OMG, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another Beyblade Geeks video. Today we have Beyblade Burst Pro Series unboxing. This is a Hasbro product. So Hasbro is still launching Beyblade Burst products. Of course, Pro Series is no exception. Man, look at the packaging and look at the stuff that we get. A string launcher plus an original Super Hyperion original color. Did Hasbro really answer all of our prayers after 7 years of Beyblade Burst? Like, Beyblade Burst is already ending and now they finally listened and now they finally released the stuff that we want. So they call this the Super Hyperion String Launcher Pack and it comes with a DB launcher. So that's the design of this string launcher. And then they also comes with the Super Hyperion, which is from our Sparking generation. So they're kind of fusing the two together. And you guys probably know Pro Series for Beyblade Burst just means that Hasbro is sort of doing a greatest hits on these previous releases, all using the Takara Tomy designs. And even on the box, on the top there, it says Takara Tomy. It just really wants you to buy it. It's trying to sucker you into buying this product, even though this is a Hasbro product. They are telling you that they're using Takara Tomy parts, all right? So let's check out the back of the box. This release is kind of weird because we did not expect them to just throw us a Super Hyperion with a string launcher like this. It's not in a particular wave, single release, but I hope they do this more often because we've been praying for string launchers for so long and finally they're throwing us a bone. Another thing I'm really happy about this product is that Super Hyperion is coming in its original colorway and also its original parts. So we have the DB core, we have the Super Hyperion like blade, and then we have the chassis, 1A chassis. They call this D90 PSK, whatever it is, and then PR229. Because all of these parts combined is the anime combo, and I really like the original releases like this. So I'm glad they stuck with the Takara Tomy same parts. On the right side here, you guys know Super Hyperion is an attack type, so it focuses all in attack. It's pretty heavy as well, so less stamina. So the graph is pretty accurate, I guess. At the bottom here, it does show us how to use the DB launcher. I'm actually a little bit surprised that they gave us the DB launcher because Takara Tomy, when they released this launcher, it was definitely a little bit more complex and complicated in comparison to just some random, regular string launcher. And you know how Hasbro is, sometimes they're like, oh, this is too complicated, let's like dumb it down and release it. So yeah, props to Hasbro for giving us the DB launcher design, and it's in this red color. Pretty much the shoe colorway, if you guys haven't seen that release from Takara Tomy before, that one was a pretty rare release, so shoe colorway launcher, really happy to see that. Let's hope that inside of the box is exactly what is advertised. Before we get started with the unboxing, make sure you guys to subscribe and click on that bell notification icon so you guys don't miss the next video. If you guys like Pro Series, make sure you smash that like button. Our like goal today is 1,500. It's all good. It's better late than never. So I hope they continue to do releases like this for Beyblade X, all right? That's if Hasbro is even involved in Beyblade X. We don't know quite yet, but I just really feel that this release is the start of something great, okay? Even though it's like the end of the whole Beyblade Burst saga, the whole generation is already done, and then at the end they're like, all right, we know how to do things now. Guys, believe us, one last time, Okay, so first impressions, yes. Super Hyperion, that's awesome. Looks very much like the Takara Tomy counterpart, so I'm very happy about that. Chassis also looking great. So cool to see Sparking Bays again in Pro Series. And then our launcher, first impressions. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is like the Takara Tomy one. Yeah, cool. If you guys have access to the Beyblade Burst app still, scan this code and get the Bay inside the Hasbro Beyblade Burst app. It's nice to be able to put stickers on. Makes the Bay look so much better. So that's the stickers. Quality-wise though, I feel like sometimes I do feel that the Hasbro stickers are a little bit less sticky. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but sometimes I feel like, you know, does Takara Tomy sticker sheets do this? Right, like the quality is definitely slightly different, right? Let's start off by talking about the bay first. So Super Hyperion is a sparking bay, so this is a DB core. It's compatible with other sparking parts. You're not gonna find that many options for Beyblade Burst Pro Series for sparking bays unless they keep releasing these. So I wonder, when Beyblade Burst Quad Strike, when Season 7 ends, will Hasbro still be pumping out Pro Series bays? I hope they do, because they're definitely on the right track with Pro Series. Anyways, the DB core and DB chip is only compatible within the sparking series. It fits onto the attack blade. The Super Blade is attack oriented. Super fun battles with this guy, especially if you want to spice things up. On to the second major part. So this is what we call a double chassis. Also only compatible with sparking bays. In the Takara Tomy name convention, this is the 1A chassis. You can see that even though the box doesn't even mention 1A at all, it's actually engraved into the metal part of this chassis. 1 attack. It's got 4 protrusion points, got plastic wrapped around the metal. In combination with the attack blade, this thing can hit pretty hard. Onto the driver, this is the Exceed driver. It's a flat tip with a free spinning plate. The plate can kind of wobble around and expose the rubber flat tip, which makes things super quick. Great acceleration. Now I know you guys always want to compare Pro Series bays to the original Takara Tomy Japanese bays release. Unless you're super picky, they do look very identical. The original Japanese Takara Tomy release does give us a glossier look in general, and sometimes I feel like the Pro Series version is like slightly off. Like we talked about the stickers being a little bit lower quality, the plastic in general is a bit more brittle, and then usually the driver color just feels a bit more dull. Hasbro Pro Series Super Hyperion weighs 60.42 grams. So the Takara Tomy original release weighs 62.23. So that's another example of like the slight variation with the Pro Series versus the original. The Hasbro Pro Series version just seems like there is a slightly lower quality. Definitely really exciting for the bay to be released in Pro Series. Now on to the other exciting part, which is the DB launcher. So I guess they're not calling this the DB launcher because in the Hasbro language, they don't really have what's called DB or BU or Quad. And then they also reserve the Quad Strike or Quad Drive logos for those type of products. And they're technically not compatible with Pro Series. So I guess they're just calling this the string launcher pack. But we know this is called the DB launcher, so we're just gonna call it that in this video. Yeah, it's pretty much identical to the other DB launchers that we've received from Takara Tomy originally. Yeah, as you can see, we can take apart the gear unit and stuff like that, flip it around and change our spin direction. So you can see it says L, which is left spin. Change it the other way, it's right spin. So it depends on what spin direction you want. You just attach your gears in this form and then click it in together. One thing I did notice with this Hasbro Pro Series version is that the clips are a little bit weaker. Maybe weaker just also means that it's easier to put together, because with the Takara Tomy original design, they kind of take a bit of force to click it in. Feels more secured, but I can see, I know how somebody might be a bit weaker and they can't really like click them together or something. But either way, string, strength, everything looks good. The length of the string is also pretty standard. So yeah, everything looks good. I think you guys would really enjoy this release. If you guys have no access to any of the Japanese imported products, then this pack is pretty much a must-have. Like, you're getting all these amazing products all in one pack, and this is the only way to get this launcher. So if you want a Hyperion, like if you don't already have a Super Hyperion, this might be a fun bay to collect anyways, then this is a perfect pack for you. It's test spin time, so I'm going to use my brand new DB launcher from Pro Series and my Super Hyperion. I was going to take out the Pro Series stadium, but then why don't we just do it in the Beyblade X stadium since we have it? It's convenient and we get to play with it. It's new stuff. Maybe the gears will grind on it. Probably not, because Beyblade X, the extreme line is actually quite tall, so it doesn't really fit in there anyways. But yeah, let's do a test spin. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Yeah, the extreme line actually slows it down. But anyways, for the test spin, test launch, DB launcher feels great. This color is also awesome because it's pretty much the shoe colorway. And this is a good way to grab it in North America. It's easy access. And Super Hyperion, that was a pretty weak launch, but let me try launching it a bit harder. 3, 2, 1, go. It goes pretty fast. In the right stadium, I guess. So that concludes the unboxing of the Super Hyperion string launcher pack from Hasbro Pro Series. So what do we think about this pack? Pretty much if you're into Pro Series or any Beyblade Burst sparking bays and you don't already have a Super Hyperion, you should go and buy this one because this is definitely the best release that we've ever, I can actually say this. This is the best release Hasbro has ever given us throughout this whole 7 years worth of Beyblade Burst. You guys just need to go grab this bay if you guys don't have it. Get the launcher, it's awesome. And to Hasbro, you guys finally did it. It's been 7 years, but you guys finally got it. You guys have perfected the release. Keep doing more of these, all right? Okay, so that's it. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and as always, geeks out.